tell us a joke. Tell us a funny story to make us all laugh. I don't know what's the matter, we're all so solemn. Is it because I've been stood up by my beau? It's the first time in my entire experience with men, and I've had a good deal of sorts, that I've actually been stood up by anybody. I don't know how to take it. Tell us a funny little story, Stanley. Something to help us out.
I didn't think you liked my stories, Blanche.
I like them when they're amusing but not indecent.
I don't know any refined enough for your taste.
Then let me tell one. Yes, you tell one, Blanche. You used to know lots of good stories. Let me see now. I must run through my repertoire. Oh yes, I love parrot stories. Do you all like parrot stories? Well, this one's about an old maid and a parrot. This old maid, she had a parrot that cursed a blue streak and knew more vulgar expressions than Mr. Kowalski.
Huh?
And the only way to hush up the parrot was to cover the back of its cage so it would think it was night and go back to sleep. Well, one morning, the old maid had just uncovered the parrot for the day, when who should she see coming up the front walk but the preacher? Well, she rushed back to the parrot and flipped the cover back on the cage, and then the parrot was perfectly still, just as quiet as a mouse. But then, just as she was asking the preacher how much sugar he wanted in his coffee, the parrot broke the silence with a loud, "God damn, that was a short day." Apparently, Mr. Kowalski was not amused. Mr. Kowalski's too big making a pig of himself to notice anything else.
That's right, baby.
Your face and fingers are disgustingly greasy. Go and wash up and then help me clear the table.
Don't ever talk to me that way. Pig, Pollock, disgusting, vulgar, greasy. Them words have been on yours and your sister's tongue too much around here. What do you think you two are? A pair of queens? Remember what Huey Long said. Every man is king, and I am the king around here. So don't forget it. Ah!
What happened while I was bathing, Stella? What did he tell you? I think he told you something about Mitch and I think he did. I'm going to call him. I wouldn't call him, Blanche. I really wish you wouldn't. I am going to call him. I intend to be given some explanation from someone. I hope you're pleased with your doing. I never had so much trouble swallowing food in my life, looking at that girl's face in the empty chair. Hello, Mr. Mitchell, please. Oh. I would like to leave a number if I may. Magnolia 9047. And say it's an important call. Yes, very important. Yes, Thank you.
So it's gonna be alright after she's gone and you have the baby. It's gonna be alright between you and me, like the way it was.
Come back in. I shouldn't have called him. There's lots of things that could have happened, Blanche. There's no excuse for it, Stella. I don't have to put up with insults. I won't be taken for granted.
Sister Blanche, I got a birthday remembrance for you.
Oh, have you, Stanley? I don't know why Stella would want to observe my birthday. I wasn't expecting anything. I'd much rather forget it. When you reach an age like 27, age is a subject you'd prefer to ignore.
27?
Yes. What is it? Is it for me?
Yes, I hope you like it.
Why, it's a...
It's a ticket. Tuesday, the Greyhound, back to Laurel.
You didn't need to do that. You needn't have been so cruel to someone as alone as she is.
Delicate piece she is.
She is. She was. You didn't know Blanche as a girl. Nobody was as trusting and as tender as she was. But people like you have used her and forced her to change. Why did you do that to her?
I done nothing to no one.
Why did you do this? What did you do? I need to know why. Tell me why.
When we first met, you thought I was common. Well, right you was, baby. I was common as dirt. You showed me a snapshot of the place with the columns, and how you loved it. And wasn't we happy together? Wasn't it all okay until she showed up here, hoity-toity, describing me as an ape? Hey, wasn't it, Stella?
Take me to the hospital.